Hello. My videos aren't about the picture. More like a podcast where it's more about audio. And when I listen to my own videos, I really don't look at the video. I just pay attention to the audio. Because it's the message. It's not what it looks like. I don't dress it up. I'm not trying to be fancy. Uh, you know, it's just, uh, I just want to say that now the United States is profiting off of slave labor. And we've always profited off of slave labor. We were built off of slave labor, you know. Uh, we tortured people beyond belief, mostly blacks, to have them work for free, and now we don't do it within our borders. We do it outside our borders, Mexico, uh, Vietnam, uh, Africa. They're all our slaves, and they all work for us. And now with Trump and his new tariffs that he's saying is the reason he's putting the tariff on is because of forced labor. Well, that's ironic because Trump doesn't pay his workers. He's famous for being in court because his workers are fighting to be paid, especially in Dubai where he built a golf club. He didn't pay his workers. So he's a piece of garbage. And, it's just when you tariff the countries that use slave labor, that means you're profiting off of that slave labor. You're not stopping it. They're not going to say, okay, all you people can go home now, and you don't have to work here because the tariff. No, they're going to make the product. They're going to keep any profits to the leaders of the groups are going to keep all the profits, and pay the people nothing. And this it's going to be the same thing, except now we're making 10% on everything they make, you know. And it doesn't solve any problem except you see Trump being a Republican can't raise taxes on you. Uh, the original way, like income tax. You can't raise your income tax. And they do raise your taxes. It's just that they don't do it on with a front page news headline. We're raising your taxes. Like George Bush, the first senior, did and lost the election because he did his reelection. And, so they don't do that. They do it through the back door. They raise your property, the value of your house, so that the property tax goes up. They raise the price of your car, so your taxes on your car. They raise the price of gas, so that the taxes on the gas go up. They get it through the back door, and you think, oh, it's not their fault, but it is their fault, and the tariff is going to raise everybody's prices, which raise everybody's sales tax. So not only are you paying a 10% sales tax, you're paying a higher 8%, 10% sales tax because the price went up. So the sales tax is based on the price. So that goes up as well. So it's all a screw you job, and that's what Trump is doing to everybody. He's screwing you. And, it's funny because they talk about him making $2 billion while he was president in his little short term that he's had now. But compared to like Elon Musk makes $2 billion a day. It's no comparison. His $2 billion that Trump makes is like pittance. It's like nothing. It doesn't even amount to anything. As far as the list of billionaires go, Trump is at the very bottom of billionaires. Everything he's built has collapsed. Everything he touches turns to shit. So Trump University, Trump Airline, Trump Water, Trump Steaks, it's all crap. It don't exist no more because he don't know how to run a business. He has no idea how to run a business, and I mean, he lied about the size of his apartment so he can get a lower rate. And yeah, that's what he does. He's a scam artist. He's a grifter, and that's all he's ever been. And uh, and he gets away with it, you know. But he's a rapist too. He raped that woman. I mean, even if you don't believe he raped children, which he did, uh, he raped a woman in an department store changing room. Who the hell does that, you know? And he paid for it, and he's going to pay even more. But and he fought it tooth and nail, denied it tooth and nail. You know he did it. You know he did it. So you know. But I'm just saying. Now we're profiting off of slave. You know, when you see a 5-year-old working in a sweatshop, we're making money off of that 5-year-old. That 5-year-old is making us money. And you know what we do with that money? We build missiles to drop on 5-year-olds in Palestine, in Gaza. So, you know, it's really pathetic and it's really got to stop.